Wow. Okay, we're live. So I am trying to take this up to the next level. I've got a decent microphone now, a camera, trying to see how this works. I just put a little spot out there on Facebook, and I've seen that some people are able to, send chats and chat through here. So I downloaded a program called OBS. I need to probably try running that. That would be kind of different. So I just want to kind of figure this out. I'm doing home videos now with slingshot accessories updates are kind of a little hobby of mine. Dog videos of I don't know if you can see right there. There's part of a bed already. So I do have my fair share of dog videos. So, and some videos of time spent with my son. So anyways, I'd like to be able to get this thing where I can communicate with other folks, because there are a lot of programs out there that I do enjoy watching, and I want to make sure I can participate in those. So if you run a YouTube channel and we can kind of, well, I don't know about collaborate, but at least, maybe you could help me out as a newbie to show me how to do that OBS. I've been watching Modern Day Debate. I love that channel, and the host there is just phenomenal. Really, really nice guy. Can't remember his name. James. His name is James. But he's done really well. It's fantastic. I enjoy that topic a lot. I really have had a lot of fun watching those. And I'm like, hey, maybe there are some people local or some people worldwide, chat about the quarantine. Let's talk about, atheism. I'm an atheist. We could talk about science-based reality, Republicans, Democrats, politics, the quarantine, obviously, COVID-19, or at least become a little group and we can kind of chit-chat. Right now, it's not like you can go out in public and hang out with your friends the way it used to be until, this virus hit. So I see I've got one person watching. Thank you, whoever you are, the one person. Pop a little message in here so I know who it is. I think that's one person on here. Hell, it's just got a picture of a couple folks in the number one. Used to be 0, so I figure that's it. But I don't see where there's any information on who that is or anything going on in the live chat. Oh, 2 people now. Let me see if I can send this out. Hello. Engage with them. Yeah, so my channel, which I rarely ever go online and stream live, but if you look at my channel, I got a lot of small clips, and if you check the recent ones over the last 6 months, I've gotten a little more savvy. My hardware's gotten a little better. I've been upgrading that. I've actually downloaded a couple of video editors onto my phone so I can actually create some montages, introductions, change the music or add music and do voiceover. Would appreciate it and want to help a new person out. Here I am. So just maybe like my page, leave a comment, leave me some advice, and nothing like, please, next time you go on there, don't use the camera. I get it. I'm all right. But I've seen a lot of the lady YouTubers out there, and looks do seem like they have some correlation with subscribers and views. So anyways, I think I've been on here for about 5 minutes. I still only have a 1 and nobody on the chat. So I'm going to probably pop off of this. I am going to upload tonight a video I shot over at my friend's Polaris Slingshot rental company. It's really cool. It's here at the beach in Virginia Beach. And I thought I'd just put something a little together for him. Maybe I'll do some voiceover on it. And I installed a headlight switch on my Slingshot that you can actually turn the lights off while driving during the day, which is pretty cool. I know because that vehicle is categorized as a motorcycle on the registration and an autocycle in the state of Virginia, there are certain things that it has to have For us in America, we have to have the headlights right within, I think it's 6 or 8 inches left and right of center, 6 or 8 inches off center. So if you ever see the slingshots, you'll notice they've got 2 lights, the standard ones, the ones we have in the Americas, 2 lights on the outer tips, and then 2 lights right in the center. And that's here in America. If you get a slingshot like in Canada or another country, they have 2 lights on the outside, and in the center it's blank. It's like an intake for they don't have doors or airbags, that unnecessary safety stuff. So it allows them to do the cool things that make the vehicle look the way it does. So in exchange for that, it has to be made like a motorcycle. And if you look at motorcycles, they're normally a very slender vehicle, obviously not wide. So they have 1 single headlight, or if they want 2 headlights on a motorcycle, the code is they have to be within a certain number of inches within center. So they can't be farther apart than that. So I upgraded mine. I actually converted it from the American version to the Canadian, which is really cool because now not only do I have the 2 lights in the middle and then the 2 outer lights, I've got now when you turn the vehicle on, all those lights are running all the time. So, I mean, I'm not doing it because I want to extend the life of the bulbs. I just put LEDs on there, although that will extend the life of the bulb because you're using it less often. I just turn the switch on to on, all the vehicle lights turn on, and I throw the switch that I have on I've got a little pod on the side of my steering column, and I've got a bunch of switches in there. So I created 1 switch that turns on and off the headlights. So because I have the Canadian versions, I do have 2 daytime running lights that are within the second light on the American. So if you look at the American, you've got 2 on the outside, 2 in the middle. The Canadians, 2 on the outside, or 2 pairs on the outside. The inner is they're only really used as a daytime running light. If you need to hit the highs, all of them turn on, including that second one, which is only dim. So when they're not on, in other words, they're not on the high beams, it's just an incandescent. So I changed my incandescent to LED, and I got it for pretty inexpensive. I got a color change LED pair, not much. Let's say it's like $15 delivered. Comes right from China, but that little H11, if it's an H11 bulb that slides up in there, now I can use my phone and change those bulbs to anything. And because they're not so bright, it looks really, really good. I'll post a little video of what I did there later when I get enough mess around with them, because as a community, everyone upgrades slingshot. I don't think anyone has a stock sling unless you just ordered it and just got it. They're never stocked for long. There's a lot of really cool upgrades you can do to the car, the motorcycle, auto cycle, but there's really, the community's fantastic. I'm in with a lot of Facebook groups, and I know the guy who owns the Slingshot Rentals here in Virginia Beach, and he's got a nice little group, so we ride together. But so there were things that I learned just from watching videos from other folks, and I figured I'd pay that forward. So if you subscribe to my video, you will see some of that. It's a lot of fun, I think. But I do post stuff about my dog and my son. They're the other 2 bright spots in my life. So anyways, just provide some feedback on this, how the quality is. Is the volume too loud? Is the is the microphone picking up the fan on my on the actual mid case that I've got? That type of stuff would be helpful. So if you don't mind, like, subscribe, leave comments below. I'd appreciate it. Thanks so much for your time. And if you leave a comment, thank you for taking the time to give me some feedback. Take care. Oh, I was going to log off right then, but I wanted you guys to see over him. Isn't he beautiful? That's Bandit. I love him. He is so sweet. But anyways, now for real, I'm going to get going. Thanks again for if any feedback you may have.